everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. The 76ers have really been playing well lately. They've been on a tremendous run, and we're deep enough into the season now to know that it's no mirage. These guys definitely for real. And All-Star Weekend approaching, always a big stage, but how desirable is it today for players to be in a big market? Kenny, do you think that aspect is as important as it used to be?
No. When Miami Heat won the NBA championship, small market team, they're about 29th market. San Antonio Spurs win the NBA champions, small market team, below 30 in terms of U.S. cities. So, no, you just have to have – guys want to be on good teams, great teams. That's more memorable than being in a place that has late-night dining.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Kenny, but the big markets still have an attraction. Bright lights and that star power can help boost your profile and earning potential as a player.
How about Kevin Durant, OKC?
But no question.
Yeah, I mean,
they've been to the NBA
example.
Finals. No question. Another example. It doesn't hurt, man. If you have a great team, people know who you are.
Late-night dining, huh?
Late night.
That's the barometer of big city.
Yeah,
late night
dining. Say, hey, go to Sacramento. See what time you can get a meal.
Hopefully this game a feast for the viewers as we turn it over to Kevin Harlan.
It's home to the Alamo and the Spurs, San Antonio, Texas, as we bring you an interconference rivalry here at the AT&T Center. Welcome to what should be a great Saturday night for the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Look at Philadelphia. Looking at the first half of the season, it's been one they've been very proud of. They have a lot of confidence so far.
I'll tell you what, Kevin, this team is really homed in on wanting to play its best basketball prior to the All-Star break. They want to have some positive momentum going into that break. The way they're playing, they're going to have it.
Definitely. You don't want to go into the All-Star break feeling bad about yourselves as a team, and you don't have to worry about that because they're looking great.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Magician is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then there's Okafor. And it's Longley in at the one. Leonard. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Green missing. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game, and for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Here's Parker. James Harden picking up that last basket. Parker outside. Stolen by Harden. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Longley. Offensive rebound. The pass to Magician. Goes up again. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Green dishes to Parker. A steal. Now Longley. His last outing, he had 18 points. And James Harden hits from deep. Harden's got 5 now.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
With the teardrop. And the layup good by Parker.
And, guys, I was a bit worried, but now we all know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah, you can actually feel the tightness and tenseness with each miss. I'm actually glad to see they got that first one out of the way.
Here is Durant, following the score by Tony Parker. Durant. Here's Okafor, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Now here's Parker. 26 points for him last game against the Lakers.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
Now here's Harden after the miss from Tim Duncan. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown. Yeah, just frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting the ball can take its toll on you if you're not mentally strong. So I like this time out here to try to get those guys reset and refocused.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Parker drives in. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. That one misses. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 12-3 run. Harden gets the bucket.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Here's Parker. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
The 76ers leading by 9. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, goes up the baseline. Harden, no good.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
Now here's Green. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 6 on the shot clock. From outside, off the mark. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Here's Magician. No good on the triple. Spurs trail by 9. Green kicks to Parker. And Okafor with the block. Here's Magician. Another shot. Green with the block. Now here's Parker. He's got 5. And here's Duncan. Parker outside. A 3 ball. And it's Parker again missing. Philadelphia leading by 9. Durant, the pass to Harden. Back to Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Durant's got his first basket of the night.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Parker dishes to Duncan. They kick it out to Green. Spurs passing it around from outside the arc. And that's good. Tony Parker for 3. Parker's got 8 points.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Out left to the wing. Harden outside. Pick by Okafor. Duncan against Durant. A shot, no good. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated. They've come out with the take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Now, here's Parker. He's got 8. Goes up to the stripe. Green for 2 points. Parker's got 10 points in the game.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Longley passes to Harden. That one's good from the corner. And the 76ers lead by 8. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Parker kicks to San. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Spurs shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
First one falls for him. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. West is checked in for Duncan. Ginobili comes in for Leonard. Tony Roten, he's checked in for Green. And it's Mills in for Parker. Philadelphia also making some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. Nerlens Noel comes in for Kevin Durant. And Kendall Marshall subbed in for Longley. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Philadelphia leading by 7. Harden dishes to Marshall. Here's Magician. Here's Embiid. Soft touch off the glass.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, Clark, there's an intimidation factor, a physicality that they brought that comes into play.
West with a wide open look. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the 2 meetings.
Yeah, and you know, they weren't used to seeing a team and not getting at least 1 win off of them last year. And that's what they're looking for now.
Now, here's Roten. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. He dishes it to Mills. Looking for Ginobili. He gets it there. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. The 76ers shooting to start this game off about 41% from the floor. Wasted no time on that one. And 12 points for James Harden.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see which players have had the most success from the stripe this month. You look at the magician, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavers.
Boris Diaz checked in for San Antonio. Kick by West. Here's Mills. His last outing, he had 8 points. It's deflected. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Feeds to Embiid. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Manu Ginobili. Averaging 12 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. Spurs trail by 13. Now it's sent it over to Doris Burke, who's able to talk with Brett Brown.
He knows this won't be an easy game, especially defensively. And he's talked about how difficult it is to contain shooting guard Manu Ginobili. He told me Ginobili is one of those right-brain scorers. He just sees the game just slightly differently. An angle to get by his man or an opportunity to draw contact. And, of course, he can really do it all. Drive, shoot, and pass. Kevin, Ginobili, without a doubt, one of the more well-rounded and competitive players in the entire league.
And thank you, Doris. Now here's Ginobili. Harden missing his last shot. He took good advantage of that screen. Diaz got it back down to within single digits for the Spurs. 76ers shooting at around 42% since the opening tip. Noel was screen on Ginobili. And Marshall kicks to Embiid. And that one goes long. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. West against Noel. Here's the screen. Ginobili can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 7. Harden kicks to Marshall. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel. In the last month, let's see how the Sixers perform. First in scoring, first in assists. And they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Philadelphia. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there at that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, there's the Cavaliers, right on their tail, vying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
And right now for the 76ers, they look like a team on a mission. We knew coming into this season that they were going to be one of the teams to beat. They've done nothing to change anyone's mind about that.
That's for sure. I mean, expectations were high for these guys, and they've more than lived up to the hype.
In transition, here comes San Antonio. That's good. Mills has got 5.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And Marshall kicks to Grant. Embiid, the pass to Marshall. 76ers moving the ball around. And that one's good. Noel.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Now here's Mills. He's got 5. Diaw, the screen. There's the pick. Shot clock at 5. He feeds it to Roten. The 15-footer. Diaw can't hit.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Kicks to Noel. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Marshall's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Ginobili gets the bucket. 40 seconds left to play in the first. Thompson outside. Pass to Grant. Back to Embiid. And Thompson kicks to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Noel sets a screen for Marshall. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. Marshall's got 5 now.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
West a screen on Thompson. Shot off the pick. And the rejection by Embiid. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. 76ers lead by 10. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. Kevin Durant, former MVP, still feels like he has room to grow, and he gives us some insight into that philosophy.
I think it's another level I can go to. You know, always can be better. That's how I look at things. Teammates need me more than ever now. Coaches need more from me, so I got to dig deep and see where I can find it from.
Well, the will seems to be there, Greg, but Kevin Durant seems surrounded by uncertainty. Can he get that and stay healthy for the entire season? How does he work with this new coach? Where does he really want to be?
You know, the truth is, no one but Kevin knows the answers to those questions. And quite frankly, he may not know right now what those answers are. He's a very unique and introspective kind of guy, as we all saw when he accepted that MVP award a couple years ago. So let's just stay tuned on this one.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side out for them, the way they've swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way.
Yeah. Or handball. Or handball. Either one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Grant. Okafor out there with Durant. Then there's Longley. And it's Thompson in at the 2 guard. And it's Okafor missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Parker dishes to Roten. To the middle. Here's Diaw. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Outside Durant. Passed along. It's tipped. Parker with the steal. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Duncan against Thompson. Parker outside. Just 5 on the clock. Unloads from 13. Diaw can't hit. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Thompson passes to Long. It's Durant with the drive. The shot is off. Nice D from Duncan. Spurs trail by 6. Parker kicks to Leonard. Diaw with it. He has 5. Right wing. Shoots a fader. No good from Duncan.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
No coverage that time. And the 76ers lead by 8. One way against Parker. Here's Diaw. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The 76ers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. No good from Grant. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Dishes it to Diaw. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Diaw's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. He just served him up.
Long lead passes to Okafor.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Really an extraordinary game for Okafor. He has 8 points and a block.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Sanders comes in for Boris Diaw. And it's Green in for Tony Wroten. And then for Philadelphia, Magician comes in for Grant. And James Harden subbed in for Thompson. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Spurs trail by 7. Parker dishes to Leonard. Now the feed to Duncan. Green, the screen. Nobody near Parker. That 3 off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Harden the pass to Long. Here's Magician, covered by Duncan. Magician, boom, he jams it straight down.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
It's Parker with the drive. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And with this break, why don't we check out the hottest shooting point guards over the last month. Second is Tony Parker.
As a point guard, you want to create the best possible shot every trip down the floor. And given the way these guys have shot the ball, you know, it's not a bad idea every now and then for them to go it alone.
Well, you know they're not going to do that, though. I mean, even as deadly as they are from the field, they're always looking to set up their teammates first.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Larry Sanders. And he can't hit the second. The 76ers leading by 8. Longley with it. He's picked up by Parker. Okafor, the pass to Longley. He kicks to Harden. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan. Here's Longley. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shot clock at 6. Here's Magician, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Kawhi Leonard. For Philadelphia, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
Green, the screen. Leonard against Harden. Wow. Fast break, Philadelphia. Pass to Okafor. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Inside. San Antonio with the rebound.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
Here's Leonard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
The dish to Okafor. Picked by Okafor. Here's Magician. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Parker kicks to Green. Now Sanders. He averages about 5 points a game. Parker's shot is off.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Harden outside. And the pass to Magician. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Magician's got 6.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Kawhi Leonard. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Harden. Durant's got his second bucket of the night.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
It's Parker with the drop. Sanders tipped back in for 2.
That's purely a hustle play there. Getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in, well done.
And that's, a quality you see any strong offensive rebounder possess. And we saw it right there.
And guys, effort is also a talent. You've got to be willing to work if you want to make plays like that.
To the paint, Duncan. And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him. The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Duncan. And some changes here for the Spurs. David West, he's checked in for Sanders. Ginobili comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Mills in for Parker. Then for the 76ers, Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. Nerlens Noel comes in for Kevin Durant. And Kendall Marshall subbed in for Longley. Duncan hits them both. The 76ers leading by 8. Now here's Harden. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air. What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. And that one misses. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And here's Mills. 5 points in the game. To the inside. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Tim Duncan.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Now here's Harden. 12 points for him. Noel sets a screen for Marshall. 5 to shoot. And here's Harden for 3. No up. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Green dishes to Mills. And yes, sir, that one drops. Mills has got 7. The 76ers leading by 6. Here is Harden. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Misses the lane. Spurs have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. And it's Green missing. Philadelphia's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Marshall with it. Picked up by Ginobili. And Marshall gets to Embiid. Rebounded by the Spurs. Duncan's got his 5th rebound in this one. He dishes it to Mills. And a miss there on the triple.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Here's Harden on the wing. He's covered by Ginobili. Harden gets the bucket.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And Mills kicks it to West. Misses from short range.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And now, your Spurs team.
While we have the chance, we'd like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. The 76ers in second.
I mean, it's about the pace they played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
And the Spurs with some changes. Boris Diaz checked in for Duncan. And it's Tony Roten in for Daniel Green. Here's Magician. He's covered by Ginobili. There's Noel. Can't get it to go. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. Ginobili the pass to West. Pick by West. West setting the pick for Roten. Feeds to Mills. Three-pointer, and he gets it to go. Now just a three-point Philadelphia lead.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to get.
Here's Magician. He picked up 33 points in their last win against Dallas.
And he also controlled the backcourt as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job. Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now, here's Roten. That's good.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Harden kicks to Embiid. To the wing on the left. Embiid the screen. And there's the call on Ginobili. That's his first foul. Grant, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Thompson comes in for James Harden. Thompson dishes to Marshall. Noel against Diaw. 6 to shoot. Marshall passes to Thompson. The 76ers need to get off a shot. It's 3 pointers off the mark. Spurs trail by 3. Ginobili kicks to Roten. Launches it. Ginobili misses. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, I don't think they have to rush, though, Greg. Just need to find a good shot this time.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Spurs have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
Boris Diaw taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Diaw drops them both. The 76ers lead. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Noel sets a screen for Marshall. Right wing. Kicks it to Noel. He feeds it to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Here's Marshall. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Marshall's got 7 points.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. 76ers on top. They lead by 3. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Kevin, obviously a very close game. What has been your approach tonight?
Well, we're just trying to pack the paint. Those guys are great. So we're just trying to make them see a few guys, get some deflections, and get some easy baskets.
Kevin, thank you so much. A hard-working Kevin Durant, gentlemen.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 7 assists. His opening period tonight, right on par with his performance last game out, which was outstanding. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, they forced their way to some easy buckets, aggressively going to the rack, imposing their will. I mean, taking it inside establishes an attitude and toughness that you can't get any other way.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
Well, it was a huge first half for their bench, a.k.a. the others, played pretty good. When you get a boost like this, it always gives a team a lift. And given how well the others are contributing, we'll probably continue to see more minutes for them in the second half. Starters or not, when players are producing, you got to ride them, cowboy.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
Both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
The 76ers leading by 3. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for San Antonio, the always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Leonard is the 3 with Duncan the 4. And it's Sanders in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Parker, he gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Shaked and baked with the crossover move, and that's what freed him for the score.
And got him on the wrong foot and then just blew by him.
And that one's good. Durant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Screen by Duncan. Parker kicks to Duncan. Durant with some nice D.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Longley with it. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Durant with a screen on Parker. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. They grab their own miss. And again, it's Kevin Durant. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Now, here's Parker. He's got 12. Down low. Here's Leonard, and it's Janelle. And now, Philadelphia on the break. Harden's got the ball.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Parker against one. And Durant sends it back.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4. Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep. Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
Well, defense is a big part of these players' games as the top shot blockers among small forwards this season. You look at the Magician, a fierce inside defender, tops in the NBA in blocks. And, of course, Kevin Durant.
Just superb in terms of their athletic defending ability. I mean, all of them. They never give up on a play and do everything they can to challenge each and every shot.
Well, you'd think the energy they expend defensively would take away from their offense, but that's not the case. For most of them, a block leads to an easy basket or fuels their offense.
Now here's Duncan. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And Durant sends it back. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Down low.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Green left side. Shot clock at 5. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
Here's Magician. This is the most they've led by, 13 points.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Leonard dishes to Sanders. Pass to Leonard. Lets a floater go. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Durant. Pass to Okafor. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. It's Harden with the drive. Here's Magician. And Sanders pulls it down. Sanders has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Parker. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Parker's got 14 points.
And that's exactly what they need to do right now. I mean, just attack the basket. And, hey, if you get fouled, maybe you get some free throws out of it.
Here's Longley. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Durant attacking. Drains it from 9 feet away. Durant's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 6, and that one's good. Parker.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Dishes to Duncan. And that one's good. Duncan's got 6 points.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Now, here is Harden. 18 points for him. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Harden. Okafor grabs the miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Here's Longley. The feed now to Okafor. Durant against Leonard. Durant the pass to Okafor. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Here's Longley, following the score by Tony Parker. Harden outside. Sanders with the steal. Now Parker. He's got 18. Duncan outside. He kicks to Parker. To the wing on the left. Here's Sanders. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Sanders has got 6.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jump.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. A clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up to the Spurs Gates team.
We've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. Taking a look at San Antonio. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, the Pelicans, 3 games behind.
And when I look at San Antonio, they look like a team on a mission. We knew coming into this season that they were going to be one of the teams to beat. They've done nothing to change anyone's mind about that.
That's for sure. I mean, expectations were high for these guys, and they've more than lived up to the hype.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
2.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
And so Durant nails them both.
What a performance from Durant here. He has 9 rebounds, and his 2 blocks have given them a lift defensively.
No doubt about it. He's been a rim protector, and it's starting to get into the heads of their opponent.
And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Rebound, San Antonio. Houghton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Passes to Mills. Outside Leonard. Fires the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Noel's got his 4th rebound in this one. Harden the pass to Longley. Outside Durant. There's a screen by Noel. Durant kicks to Harden. That is good. Harden's got 22 points.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Here's Roten. The shot, no good. Good D by Harden.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
And here's Longley. Back to Harden. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Spurs trail by 17. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And he gets it to go.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 24. No one covering. 14 points for Magician.
No hesitation. When he saw the space the D was giving him, that's two.
The dish now to Leonard. And Durant sends it back.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
It's Harden with the drive. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Now here's Mills. 10 points for him. Now the pass to West. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Leonard. Averaging about 15 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Yeah, you know, you just plug him in. He's a flat-out scoring machine. When you plug him up, let him go.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Boris Diaz checked in for San Antonio. Then for the 76ers, Joel Embiid. He's checked in for the Magician. Hollis Thompson comes in for James Harden. And it's Marshall in for Longley. That's off as well, so he misses both.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard.
Feeds it to Durant. He dishes it to Thompson. Out to the right wing. Marshall passes to Thompson. Here's Noel. David West grabs the miss. Spurs trail by 19. Mills dishes to Ginobili. Kicks it to West. There's the pick. And here's Mills for 3. The shot's good on the assist by West. Mills has got 13.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now, here's Marshall. He's got 7. Clock at 6. Durant attacking. Fails to score here. He has made 5 of 12 to this point. And a fast break now for the Spurs. That is good.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Here is Durant. 12 points for him. Goes up on the wing. That doesn't go either for Durant.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And the stuff by West.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Now, here's Marshall. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
76ers have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. "16 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Grant against Ginobili. He feeds it to Roten. Off target. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. 76ers lead by 15. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Check it out.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Spurs trail by 15, so on the floor for Philadelphia. We've got Longley, Joel Embiid out there with Grant. Then it's Hollis Thompson, and it's Okafor in at the center position. Now here's Ginobili. Embiid with the steal. Out to the right wing. Back to Grant. Embiid kicks to Grant. No good on the triple. The Spurs shooting reasonably well, 45%. Parker passes to Ginobili. And it's good on the assist by Parker. 7 points for Ginobili.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
Pass to Thompson. Picked by Okafor. Now Longley. 6 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Parker. Here's Sanders. Another one falls for San Antonio.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Here's Longley. Shoots from the baseline, and the basket good. And the 76ers lead by 12.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really...
Here's Diaw, and the Spurs scoring again.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Dishes it to Embiid. Parker with the steal. And Sanders kicks to Parker. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And now Philadelphia on the break. Grant the pass to Longley. Puts up the baby hook. Green with the block. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Spurs making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Magician comes in for Embiid, and it's James Harden in for Thompson. Spurs trail by 10. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Parker. Longley grabs the miss. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The feed to Harden. Harden draws the double. Here's Okafor. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 14 points for Jahlil Okafor.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Parker dishes to Diaw. Parker kicks to Diaw.
Looking at the game Diaw has been having, he has 11 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Diaw. Kevin Durant's checked in for Grant. And Diaw drops them both. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. The 76ers leading by 10. Here's Magician. That jam! I mean, just beautiful.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Now, here's Parker. Back to Diaw. And it's good in the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 8th assist in the game. 76ers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Harden, that's good.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
Parker's shot is off.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on him and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot on.
A 3 from Leonard. Rebound by the 76ers. Magician's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Harden to pass to Longley. He kicks it to Okafor. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Okafor's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk. Angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Now, here is Harden. Harden draws the double. Okafor. It's hauled in by Diaw. Diaw's got his 4th rebound in this one. Leonard kicks to Parker. Fires from 18. And he hits the jump shot. Parker's got 10 points here in the second half.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up to the Spurs Games team.
Has some information for us, Doris.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Brett Brown as he addressed his team. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
Duncan, he's checked in for Boris Diaw. Here's Longley. Passes it to Okafor. The dish to Harden. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
We've seen James Harden playing a good game here. 28 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
San Antonio, James Harden at the line for two.
Free throw drops for Harden.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Spurs trail by 13. Parker drives in. The teardrop falls in. Parker's got 22 points.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Inside, here's Durant, and that one's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Harden. And the wide open shot from Green. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. And that'll be his third foul so far. So it's San Antonio now. It's a 13-point game. Back to Parker. Outside Leonard, off the pick.
Since halftime, he has just been in a funk offensively.
And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Here's Magician, and he gets it to go. Magician's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be the game where they would get battered inside like they had. Well, a good game tonight for Sanders. 8 rebounds and 2 steals as well.
At the line for your Spurs, Larry Sanders. Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. He doesn't get the second one. The 76ers leading by 15. Here's Durant. Nice D from Duncan. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Back to Green. And there's the pass to Duncan. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Parker against Longley. And that one hits back iron.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Now here's Harden. Feeds it to Okafor. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for San Antonio, Jahlil Okafor. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
He's off on the first. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And that one's good. And that's now 20 points for Magician.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
It's Parker with the drive. Another miss by Parker.
I think he's got to find another way to contribute, Kevin, besides looking to shoot the ball. I mean, he just can't get anything to bounce his way this quarter, so he's got to do other things.
Now here's Harden. To the middle. Here's Okafor. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Duncan's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Parker. Screen by Duncan. To the paint. Shot to stop the drought. And it's good in the assist by Parker. Parker's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Longley with it. Harden left side. Here's Okafor. Duncan with the block. Longley against Green. Duncan, a screen. Green kicks to Duncan. Wide open shot is on the money. Duncan's got 4 points this quarter.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Down low, here's Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 17.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
It's all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks that Coach drew up. Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over that break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle. He said their plan was to run their offense through Okafor. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. So Coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Now here's Harden after the miss from Tim Duncan. Longley with it. Leonard picks him up. There's a good screen. Longley against Leonard. Longley passes to Okafor. No bucket, and that miss is number 6. He's made 7. Parker outside. Duncan against Okafor. Duncan dishes to Parker. Clock at 6. From downtown. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Harden's got 6 rebounds.